Hello, everyone. Welcome to our podcast. I am Peter.
And hello from me. I am Jane. We are very happy to speak with you today. This podcast is a warm, safe place for your English.
Yes, Jane, we love helping our listeners. Today, we have a very important topic. It is a topic that helps you tell stories. We are talking about the past.
The past. The past means things that are finished. Yesterday is the past. Last year is the past. 2 hours ago is also the past.
Exactly. Before we begin our journey into the past, I want to say a big thank you to our listeners. You are amazing. If you like this audio, please click the like button. Subscribe to our channel. Share it with a friend who wants to learn. It helps us very much.
Thank you so much, everyone. Now, Peter, let's start. When we want to talk about the past, we need to change our words. Let's start with a very basic word. Was.
Was. Was is the past form of am and is. For example, today I am at my desk. Yesterday I was at my desk.
Good. Listeners, let's practice this word together. Listen and repeat. I was. It was.
Excellent. Let's look at a real-life situation. Imagine a young woman. Her name is Maya. Today, Maya is at her new office. She feels good. But yesterday, she started her job. Yesterday, she was very nervous. The office was big and loud.
Yes, Maya was nervous. The office was big. We use was for one person or one thing. Here is another example. A man named Liam went on a trip. Today, the weather is bad, but last Tuesday, Liam was at the beach. The sun was hot. The sky was blue.
Let's repeat Liam's story phrase. Listen and say it out loud. The sun was hot. The sky was blue.
Beautiful. So was is for I, he, she, and it. But Peter, what about are? Today we are here. What about yesterday?
For are, we use a different word. The word is were. We spell it W-E-R-E. It sounds like were. We use it for you, we, and they. For example, today my friends are happy. Yesterday they were tired.
Let's practice the sound of were. Listeners, repeat after me. We were. They were. You were.
Perfect. Let's think about a new situation. Two people, Matteo and Elena, want to rent an apartment. They looked at a flat last week. The rooms were very clean. The windows were large. Matteo and Elena were very happy with the flat.
That is a great example. The rooms were clean. More than one room, so we use were. Let's repeat this. The rooms were clean. The windows were large.
Let's look at a hospital situation. A nurse named Chloe talks about her night shift. She says, "Last night, the doctors were very busy. The patients were quiet."
The doctors were busy. Excellent grammar, Peter. Let's repeat Chloe's words. The doctors were busy. The patients were quiet.
So remember, was and were help us describe things, places, and feelings in the past. But what if we want to talk about actions? Actions are things we do, like move, make, or cook.
For most action words, we call them verbs. English is very kind. We just add 2 letters at the end, E and D. We call these regular verbs.
Yes. For example, the word walk. Today, I walk. Yesterday, I walked. We add ed.
Let's practice the basic sound. Listen and repeat. I walked. She walked.
Let's make a story about a man named Omar. Omar works in a big office. Yesterday, he walked to his office because the weather was nice. On the way, he listened to an interesting podcast.
Oh, listened. That is another regular verb. Listen becomes listened. Let's repeat these actions. Omar walked to work. He listened to a podcast.
When Omar arrived at work, he waited for his manager. Then they talked about a new project for 1 hour.
Waited and talked. More regular verbs. Let's repeat them together. He waited for his manager. They talked about a project.
After work, Omar went home. He cooked a healthy dinner with rice and fish. His family liked the food very much.
Cooked and liked. Perfect. Let's practice. He cooked a healthy dinner. His family liked the food.
Later in the evening, Omar watched a football match on television. He cleaned his kitchen, and then he played a game with his son.
Wow, Omar had a busy day. Watched, cleaned, played. All these words end with ed. Listeners, let's practice these phrases for shadowing. He watched a football match. He cleaned his kitchen. He played a game.
See? Regular verbs are easy. You take the action word and add ed. But Jane, English has a little secret. Not all words are regular.
Oh, yes, the special words. We call them irregular verbs. They do not like the ed ending. They like to change their face completely.
Let's look at the most common one. Go. We do not say go-ed. That is wrong. The past of go is went. W-E-N-T.
Went. Let's practice this very important word. Listen and repeat. I went. He went. They went.
Let's see an example. A woman named Aisha needed to see a doctor last Monday. She went to the hospital in the morning. She went by taxi.
Let's repeat Aisha's action. She went to the hospital. She went by taxi. She went by taxi.
Another example is about a businessman named Kenji. Last month, Kenji went on a business trip to Tokyo. He went to many meetings.
Let's repeat. Kenji went to Tokyo. He went to many meetings.
Good. Now let's look at another irregular verb, eat. The past of eat is ate, A-T-E. It sounds exactly like the number 8.
That is a funny thing about English. Eat becomes ate. Let's practice the sound. I ate. We ate.
Let's think about a family holiday. A couple, Lucas and Lynn, traveled to Italy. In the afternoon, they went to a small cafe. They ate fresh pasta and ate delicious pizza.
Yum! Pizza and pasta. Let's repeat their story. They ate fresh pasta. They ate delicious pizza.
And what about drinks, Jane? Today, I drink water. What did Lucas and Lynn do in the past?
The past of drink is drank. D-R-A-N-K. So Lucas and Lynn drank cold lemonade at the cafe.
Let's repeat the word drank. They drank cold lemonade. I drank water.
So we have go becomes went, eat becomes ate, and drink becomes drank. Let's add another one. See. Today, I see you. Yesterday, I saw you. S-A-W. It sounds like saw.
Saw. Let's practice. I saw a movie. We saw a doctor.
Let's use saw in a travel situation. A tourist named Fatima went to London. She saw the big clock tower. She saw beautiful old buildings.
Let's shadow Fatima's phrase. She saw the big clock tower. She saw beautiful buildings.
While Fatima was in London, she took many photos. Took is the past of take. T-O-O-K.
Ah, take becomes took. Like, I take a bus today. I took a bus yesterday. Let's repeat. Fatima took many photos. I took a bus yesterday.
Let's look at another very common irregular verb. Have. Today, I have a question. Yesterday, I had a question. H-A-D.
Had is very useful. Let's practice. I had a good time. She had a meeting.
Let's see a situation at work. An engineer named David had a big problem with his computer yesterday. He had no internet for 3 hours.
Oh, that is difficult. Let's repeat David's situation. David had a big problem. He had no internet.
But then his colleague came and helped. David was happy. In the evening, he went to a concert and had a lot of fun. The musicians sang beautiful songs.
Oh, sang. That is the past of sing. S-A-N-G. Like they sing today, they sang yesterday. Let's repeat. He had a lot of fun. The musicians sang beautiful songs.
Excellent. Now let's talk about shopping. When we go to a shop, we buy things. Today, I buy a shirt. Yesterday, I bought a shirt. B-O-U-G-H-T. The spelling is long, but the sound is short. Bought.
Bought. Let's practice this sound. I bought a book. She bought some clothes.
Let's think about a real situation. Renting a house. A young couple, Carlos and Sophia, moved into a new home. Yesterday, they went to a big supermarket. They bought a modern lamp and they bought 4 white chairs.
Let's repeat Carlos and Sophia's shopping list. They bought a modern lamp. They bought 4 white chairs.
Perfect. Now, Peter, there is one irregular verb that is very tricky. It is the verb read. R-E-A-D.
Why is it tricky, Jane?
Because the spelling never changes. Today, I read a book. Yesterday, I read a book. The letters are the same, R-E-A-D, but the pronunciation changes. In the past, it sounds like the color red.
Ah, today I read. Yesterday I read. That is interesting. Let's practice the past sound. I read the news. She read a long story.
Let's look at a medical situation. A patient named Nina went to the clinic. The doctor gave her a paper. Nina read the medical information carefully.
Let's shadow this phrase. Nina read the information. Pause.
Good. Now, how does a day start? It starts when we open our eyes. Today, I wake up at 7 o'clock. Yesterday, I woke up at 7 o'clock.
Woke up. W-O-K-E. Let's practice. I woke up early. He woke up late.
Let's make a short story about a chef named Marcus. Yesterday, Marcus woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning. He went to his restaurant. He cooked breakfast for many people.
Let's repeat Marcus's morning. Marcus woke up at 4 o'clock. He went to his restaurant.
And after work, he came home. Came is the past of come. C-A-M-E.
Came home. Let's practice. He came home at night. They came to visit us.
Wow, Peter, we have so many words now. Let's put everything together into 2 big, beautiful stories. This helps our listeners see how we mix regular and irregular words in real life.
Great idea. I will tell the first story. It is about a woman named Ananya. Listeners, listen to the story and try to hear the past words. Last weekend, Ananya had a very relaxing time. On Saturday morning, she woke up at 8 o'clock. The weather was beautiful, so she walked to a local market. She saw her friend Priya there. They talked for a short time. Ananya bought some green apples and fresh bread. In the afternoon, she went home. She read a fascinating magazine and drank green tea. In the evening, she cooked a delicious dinner for her family. They ate together and had a wonderful conversation.
What a lovely story, Peter. It has a perfect mix. Had, woke up, was, walked, saw, talked, bought, went, read, drank, cooked, ate. This is exactly how natural English sounds.
Thank you, Jane. Now it is your turn. Can you tell us a story about a situation at work or travel?
Yes, I can. This story is about a man named Samuel on his travel holiday last summer. Last July, Samuel went on a trip to a small mountain village. He stayed in a small traditional hotel. The managers were very kind. Every morning, Samuel woke up early and walked in the green forest. He took many beautiful pictures of the mountains. One day, he saw a small lake. The water was very clean. In the afternoon, he visited a small restaurant in the village. He ate local cheese and drank fresh milk. In the evening, he was tired, so he read his book and listened to the birds. He had a perfect holiday.
That sounds like a dream holiday, Jane. Let's check the words. Went, stayed, were, woke up, walked, took, saw, was, visited, ate, drank, read, listened, had. Brilliant!
Thank you, Peter. Listeners, please remember, it is completely okay if you make small mistakes. If you say, I goed instead of I went, people will still understand you. Mistakes are just proof that you are trying and learning.
Yes, do not be afraid. The most important step is to open your mouth and speak. Let's do a quick review of the irregular verbs we learned today before we finish.
Good idea. I will say the present and you say the past, Peter. Then our listeners will repeat the past.
Ready.
Go,
Went.
eat,
Ate.
drink,
Drank.
see,
Saw.
take,
Took.
have,
Had.
buy,
Bought.
read,
Read.
wake up,
Woke up.
come.
Came. And for regular action words, just add ed at the end, like walked, talked, watched, cooked, cleaned, played, listened, waited. And do not forget was and were for descriptions.
Wonderful. We covered so much useful language today. Our listeners now have excellent tools to share their own stories about the past.
Yes, they do. And now, dear listeners, it is your turn to practice your English. We have a question for you. Please answer this question in the comments below.
The question is very simple. What did you do last weekend?
You can write 2 or 3 simple sentences. For example, I went to a cafe. I ate a sandwich. I talked with my brother. Or, I woke up late. I watched a movie. I had a good day.
We love reading your stories, and we promise to read every comment. It is the best way for you to practice.
Don't forget to like this podcast, subscribe to our channel, and share it with people who love English. Your support gives us much joy.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for practicing. And thank you for being with us today.
Have a beautiful day, everyone. See you next time.
Goodbye for now. Bye-bye.